If you're running web applications, you know security is non-negotiable. Threats like SQL injection, cross-site scripting, and malicious bots are a constant concern. But what if you could get enterprise-grade protection without the enterprise-level complexity and cost? Today, we're checking out SafeLine WAF, a self-hosted free web application firewall that promises exactly that: easy setup and powerful features. In this video, I'll walk you through the installation, initial setup, and show you the key features that make SafeLine stand out from the rest. Now, before we jump into the installation, let's quickly cover what you'll need to run SafeLine. The requirements are pretty straightforward. First, you'll need a Linux machine running on either an 64-bit processor or ARM architecture. For software, the main dependency is Docker. You'll need Docker version 20 or above, and Docker Compose version 2.0 or above. As for the hardware, the minimum environment is very lightweight. Just one CPU core, 1 GB of memory, and 5 GB of disk space. One specific note on the CPU: it must support the SSSE3 instruction set, which is pretty standard for most modern processors. Okay, with those boxes checked, let's get it installed. Now, you might expect a tool this powerful to be complex to set up, but it's surprisingly straightforward. The deployment is fully automated with a simple command from the installation guide. Let's run it and see what happens. The script immediately gets us started. The first prompt asks what we want to do, and we'll just choose option 1 for a standard install. Next, it asks for an installation path. The default location is perfectly fine, so we can just press enter to accept it. And now, we wait. The beauty of this automated process is that it handles everything from here. It's setting up the Docker Compose file, configuring the environment, and now it's starting to pull down all the necessary container images. You can see the progress right here in the terminal. And just like that, the installation is complete. The most important part is right here at the end. The script gives us the URL for the management panel and even generates an initial username and a random password for us. So, let's copy that management panel address, open a browser, and take our first look inside. First, we just need to accept the software license agreement to continue. Now, we'll log in using the credentials the installation gave us. The username is admin, and we'll paste in that auto-generated password from the terminal. And we're in. Before we start exploring the dashboard, let's take a quick look at how SafeLine actually works. This diagram gives you the big picture. Imagine your web applications sitting here on the right. All traffic from the internet has to pass through SafeLine first. Now, this traffic comes from different sources. You have your legitimate users and search engine spiders, which you want to get through. But you also have attackers, malicious crawlers, and vulnerability scanners. This is the traffic you need to block. SafeLine sits in the middle, analyzing every single request. It uses a set of security rules to instantly identify and block malicious attacks, while allowing good traffic to pass through seamlessly to your applications. In short, it acts as an intelligent shield, and the dashboard we're about to see is the control panel for that shield. Now, let's head back to the SafeLine dashboard and click on the Application tab. This is where you'll set up and manage the web applications you want to protect. To get started, we'll click Add Application. For this example, let's keep things simple and use HTTP on port 80, so we don't need to complicate things with a certificate just yet. In the domain field, you would typically add your actual domain name. Then, for the upstream server, this is the crucial part, you need to enter the address of your actual web application. Since SafeLine is running on my local network, I'll point it to my server's internal IP and port. Let's give this application a name, like Demo App, and click Submit. Perfect. Now you can see the application listed here. This means it's being protected by SafeLine's rules. You can see it's set to defend against all these different types of attacks. From here, you can either apply the global security settings or dive in and configure individual rules for this specific application. Now, let's check out the Attacks tab. This is your security event log, where you'd see a list of all the blocked threats in real time. Of course, in our fresh setup, there's no data here yet. But let me switch over to a demo dashboard that has some live data, so you can see exactly how this would look. Here you can see a detailed list of every attack attempt. For each one, it shows you the attacker's IP address, their country, the target domain and port, and the type of attack that was blocked. You also get important context like how long the attack lasted and when it started. This visibility is crucial for understanding your threat landscape. You can see at a glance if you're being targeted from specific countries or if a particular application is under heavy fire. And to really drill down into the data, you have powerful filtering options. You can filter by a specific IP address, domain, port, or set a custom date range to investigate activity from a particular time period. This turns the raw data into actionable security intelligence. Now, moving to the next tab, Allow and Deny. This is where you take proactive control. You can define exactly what traffic you want to allow and what you want to block with custom rules. For example, if you identify a malicious IP address, you can create a simple rule here to deny all traffic coming from it. And if you want to go even further, SafeLine includes a powerful feature, JA4 fingerprint. This is designed to make it much harder for an attacker to bypass a block by simply switching their IP address with a VPN. It can identify the unique fingerprint of the client software itself. But this is just a basic example. The rule engine can be much more extensive and complex. You can create rules based on countries, user agents, specific request patterns, and more, giving you very granular control over your security posture. Now let's move to the HTTP flood tab. This is your defense layer against overwhelming traffic, whether it's a coordinated attack or a sudden surge of legitimate users. The protection is split into two main features, rate limiting and the waiting room. First, rate. Limiting allows you to set smart thresholds. For example, in the settings, you can define rules like if an IP makes 100 requests within 10 seconds, it will be challenged for the next hour. If an IP triggers 10 attack blocks within a minute, it's automatically banned for 30 minutes. Or if an IP causes too many 403 or 404 errors quickly, it gets temporarily blocked. These rules automatically stop scanners and brute force attacks in their tracks. The second feature is the waiting room. This is brilliant for handling legitimate peak traffic, like during a product launch or a flash sale. Instead of letting your server crash, SafeLine automatically directs excess users to a friendly waiting room, queuing them up fairly. This ensures your service remains stable and available for everyone who gets through. Now, the Anti-Bot Challenge tab shows us the live activity of this system. Here we can see real-time data of bots being detected and challenged. For example, looking at this log, we can see various IP addresses from different countries triggering the anti-bot rules. This entry shows an IP from the United Kingdom being presented with a slide challenge, while this one from the United States triggered an anti-replay protection demo. The system shows you details like which application was targeted, how many hits were attempted, and whether the challenge was successfully verified. This gives you clear visibility into the automated traffic trying to access your site and how effectively SafeLine is intercepting it. To enable this for our website, we go back to the Applications tab, edit our application, and click on Bot Protect. In this menu, we can simply turn on the main anti-bot challenge, which will block automated browsers. We can also fine-tune the behavior, like setting how long a challenge session lasts. And there are some powerful advanced options here, like dynamic protection, which encrypts page content to stop scrapers, and anti-replay, which prevents captured requests from being resubmitted. Enabling the core anti-bot feature is usually enough to start with, giving you strong protection right out of the gate. Now, let's move to the Auth tab. This is a feature I was particularly impressed with. It allows you to add an extra authentication layer to any of your applications without having to modify the application itself. Let's say you have a staging site or an admin panel that you want to quickly lock down. First, you go to the auth settings and add a user. You can just provide a username and password. Email and phone are optional. Let's click Create. Now the magic happens back in the Applications tab. Click on Auth and enable authentication and select the account password method we just set up. And that's it. Now, anyone trying to access this application will first be greeted by SafeLine's login page, and they'll need the credentials we created. It's an incredibly simple way to add a powerful security gate. Now, let's talk about what really makes SafeLine stand out from other web application firewalls. First, its simplicity. Unlike traditional similar software that relies on constant signature updates, SafeLine uses a built-in semantic analysis engine. This means it understands the intent behind requests, leading to fewer false positives and far less manual tuning for you. Second, it has a surprisingly rich feature set. It's not just a firewall. With built-in rate limiting, anti-bot challenges, authentication, and even load balancing with failover, it acts as a complete traffic management solution. Third, and this is a big one, it's incredibly affordable. The base version is completely free forever. If you need more, the light plan starts at just $10 a month, which is great for individuals and startups. And the pro plan scales to $100 a month for growing businesses. And finally, it's self-hosted and private. You maintain full control over your data and your traffic. Nothing leaves your infrastructure. So, whether you're looking for a powerful free solution or an affordable all-in-one platform, SafeLine is definitely worth a closer look. That's it for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.